Okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the podcast. I am your host, Tyler Mystic, as always, and I am joined here tonight with my good buddies. Hey, hi, Zero
Sup, bitches?
and Kevin.
Yes, I am here in a different place.
He's possessed Zero tonight.
Yeah.
So he's going to be speaking out of his bubble, like, for tonight, for the most part. So,
Yeah, you have to let that information be known by everybody.
yeah. Our audience deserves to know, like, the fact that we're well known in the spirits of possession and ancient like sardonic rituals and such. We just fucked up this one time, you know.
Possession is only 9/10 of the law, sir.
We didn't technically do anything illegal.
Yeah. I wonder if I can get JFK in my body too.
But no, he's been in enough bodies in his lifetime. He doesn't need to be inside another one in its afterlife.
Yeah, but with me, he'll have a head.
If they're inside you after they're dead, is that technically necrophilia?
I don't know exactly what would you consider like that. James is also here. Say hi, James.
What's up?
Okay, now the intros are officially done. We'll continue the conversation. That's actually that's actually, like, I haven't honestly thought of that, to be honest. Like,
Hi, Vinny.
what constitutes, like, what constitutes necrophilia, like, in terms of, like, spirit, like, can ghosts even have sex? Like, and if you have sex with a ghost, is it, like...
Zero, you got the Necronomicon still, right?
I traded that for sardonic rituals. That's how Kevin is now possessed body currently.
Is that the excuse we're using? Okay.
Okay, one. What the fuck? Do you know how much time and effort those books took me to get?
It was one, and you bought it from a 99-cent store.
That's still effort. I had to, like, fucking...
That's still effort!
What? All you did was take a marble, like, fucking elementary school notebook, and then you just took a Sharpie, said Necronomicon, and then just started speaking Latin.
You weigh the leg?
It's that language where, well, it's language of the dead next to French.
Have you seen...
So necrophiliacs speak Latin. Got it.
Have you not seen Ghost with Patrick Swayze? No, I haven't either. In fact, I don't watch a lot of tasteful movies. Like, all I know is Whoopi Goldberg plays a fucking
Exorcist.
Plays, like, what? No, not an exorcist. She plays.
Are we talking Ghost?
A psychic. You can talk about Ghost, yeah.
I thought she was always a psychic.
It's actually a really funny movie. It's cool.
Patrick
yeah,
Swayze.
In it, she lets Patrick Swayze possess her body in order to dance with his girlfriend.
That's gay.
I don't know. I'm not familiar with the laws of spiritual body jacking, so.
All right, hold on. Let me ask my lawyer here.
Is it gay to want to have straight sex through two women?
Hey, yo. Hey. All right, so I guess Kevin will meet my lawyer here.
God damn it.
Take a seat. All right, so is it gay if someone gets possessed and they have sex in the possessed body and they're the same gender?
Wow.
He just walked out.
Yeah, fuck that. I spoke out to this. I don't want to comprehend.
The fact that he could physically walk out of the room just makes the joke even better.
Yeah, no, my lawyer just walked out. Said fuck this shit. Didn't even write me okay, there's a letter.
Here's your letter. Why would you ask me something like this?
Here's your letter. Get fucked.
Okay, okay, so he's on vacation. From now until
Indefinitely.
no, more like 2 weeks.
All right.
Yeah, he said that was a fucking stupid question. He he says if I keep this up, he's no longer going to represent me.
I mean, I was impressed he did this long, to be honest.
Yeah, well, like I said, we've been through a lot, my lawyer and I.
Talking like this, some like anime arc bullshit.
Yeah, he's the one who helped me out of that time I killed the Archduke of Ferdinand.
Oh,
Didn't-
sweet.
It didn't
Christ.
actually do that. It was a dream, remember?
It was the
No.
Nazis, wasn't it?
No, I fucking did it. It was me.
You confessed to a crime that already had like multiple people tried and executed for it, dude.
Well, yeah, I
Okay.
fucking did it. He just gave him a letter, and then we just walked out. I was also behind the Hindenburg crash.
I thought that was just Led Zeppelin.
Can't
No,
blame Led Zeppelin for a crash.
no, I accidentally kept the pincushion in my back pocket, and then like it popped, and then it popped the balloon.
Dude, where do you get this shit from? Like, what are you on, bro?
Well, for the record, I am absolutely sober, 100% sober.
Except for that pre-workout you took, which probably hyped you up on some kind of bullshit that I don't know about.
Oh yeah, yeah. I take pre-workout now, and that not only helps with the boner, it also delays the pain receptors.
Always about the
next to him when he
boners with
says
this
this
crowd.
now. You have to understand, I am next to him when he says this stuff now. It hurts.
Oh, I'm
More.
aware. Yeah, but that means you're within punching distance.
You know what? Usually places with me then.
Nah, I'm Gucci where I am.
You fucking asshole.
Nah, see, James doesn't have the patience you do.
I don't know if it's patience anymore. I just think I'm literally just going insane day by day.
Nah, if James were to handle my bullshit, he would have to sit there and be amazed every time I tie my shoes.
I mean, do you even wear laces?
Not anymore.
What do you mean, not anymore? What traumatic event occurred that laces aren't an optimal play for you in life now?
No, I usually just wear my slip-on Vans because I'm lazy.
I mean, that's what I was wearing yesterday too. Fucking
Yeah,
Skechers, so
like-
comfy.
yeah. I am not on Mountain Dew Baja Blast. I wish I did have some Mountain Dew, but like I don't. It really is pre-workout. That shit's like my cocaine. Every
We
day.
all agreed to snort G Fuel. Like, what happened to that?
I had a heart attack when I started G Fuel. Kevin had to
Shreds,
revive
you
me.
say.
Yes,
Heavy.
just shreds. Yeah, it gave me a good kick in the rib.
That's pretty good.
He said he wasn't trying to save me, but I knew he was. See,
Oh,
best
God.
of friends.
What were our topics that we were supposed to talk about this week?
I don't even fucking know anymore. I think I'm on drugs at this point.
Oh,
I don't know either. I mean, oh,
Drugs.
I got some.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all all remember when Bush did 9/11, right?
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna Baja blast my brains out.
Okay. But y'all know that like Bush did 9/11. He sent soldiers into Afghanistan, and then they've been there for 20 some odd years. And I only know that because Kevin taught me how to count today.
I didn't know 16, but continue.
Go on.
All right. Well, anyway, yeah, Taliban took over Afghan. We kind of fucked up. Poisonally, I blame Biden, but only from a poisonal standpoint.
Okay.
Yeah, Afghan really. No, the Taliban really did take over Afghanistan, and that's like a serious fucking issue. I don't know how, but I know that it's serious.
I regret asking him what we were going to talk about this week.
I mean, many,
What?
I mean, like many of y'all like wanted to step up to say things.
I couldn't think of a thing to say, but now I did. So remember how we were talking about Chris Chan last week?
Yeah.
And I know I told Sarah this. So I fucking watched on YouTube, there's like a 59-part Chris Chan documentary series. I didn't realize how far back this man had been tortured by the internet. And I didn't realize how far back his antics went and all of the shit. Because there are multiple times where he had the opportunity to just walk away from the keyboard and never come back, and everything would have been fine. But the fact that he doubled down at every single opportunity is where I think the big issue lies.
Platonic, mind you. And then the whole Love Quest saga.
The Love Quest saga, it's like, okay. What? What do you mean, what the fuck?
I'm trying to comprehend everything I'm hearing right now. Are you kidding me?
He doesn't dabble in 4chan.
Oh, well, let me tell you, buddy.
Too much.
I haven't seen enough.
Nah, Chris Chan was fucking great. Do you have this man, I didn't realize the internet had been working and watching his movements so fucking carefully for so long. I feel so bad for his lawyer because everything up until the day he was arrested is documented.
Oh, it all started on Kiwi Farms. According to Vinny.
Yeah, I went on Kiwi Farms and I did some exploring and some reading because I was like, let's hear this mythical tape and audio recording that everyone's talking about. I regret it immensely. Like, the amount of conviction in his voice when he's talking about what he's going to be tried in court for is horrifying. And the idea, what blows my mind is not the fact that trolls bullied him. It's the fact that every single troll and the way he acted was able to gather not just trolls, but the equivalent of the League of Villains of internet trolling. Like, he got some seriously demented supervillain level Saturday morning cartoon shenanigans going on. There was a 13-year-old boy who catfished him for 2.5 years, like phone sex and all. Like, how? Why would you do that to a person? You know?
Oh,
Hey, John.
Hey, Joey.
Hey.
Just blows my mind that people had time and effort to fuck with him for so long. But I do think Liquid Chris was the greatest troll.
Well, he's technically Big Chris now.
What about Big Chris?
Big Chris.
Big Chris. Dude, I shit you not. He grew up and he's now a cancer researcher. Think about that for a minute. A troll said, I'm moving on from this, I'm going to school, and now is researching the cure for cancer.
Yeah.
I mean, like a lot of people are researching the cure, but the cure is not found.
Oh, well, because it's not that easy to cure. There's a lot of complications that go into that, a lot of different forms of it.
Right.
Remember a fairy told me how to cure cancer.
Oh, god damn it, Zero.
It died.
I'm gonna regret asking. So, how did this happen?
Well, I was walking through the forest. There's a fairy that said, hey, I teach you how to cure cancer. I killed him.
Is it just me or like I'm watching an old movie right now, and like everybody in the '70s looked a lot older than actually are. Am I wrong?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Hmm. But so I got my Raycon earbuds, right?
We're not sponsored.
Well, I could say a product and like that's allowed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What's still allowed? I don't allow nothing on this podcast. No fun
Oh.
allowed here.
Oh man.
No
We have
fun
to be
allowed
good
here.
Christian boys on this
50,000.
Discord server.
We can't have anything here. Nobody can have fun.
Is that why we
No-
have two NSFW
memes.
chat room channels on this?
All right, no memes. Okay, guys, remember the old saying, no memes.
He also said no porn, but like, look where that ended up.
Hey, listen,
Yo,
guy.
so
like-
so I got my earbuds and like it comes in this cardboard box, this small cardboard box that like my brain goes instead of getting scissors or knives, open it up with your hands, and I damaged my index finger and it hurts like a bitch now.
I'm just
Why?
Don't those boxes say cut here to open, right?
They
No,
don't
it's
mean that
like
literally.
it's one of those folded cardboard boxes where you think you can just rip it open, but it's easier just to like use sharp objects.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It was a dumb moment.
It was
Yeah,
a
what-
dumb moment. We all have those, man.
Have we
Yeah.
read Chainsaw Man? Yeah, I've read it to some degree. I used to collect some of the. I collected up to volume 3 though of the manga, and then I saw a line that was just completely out of place, and I just said, "Well, this is ruined for me now. Fuck it, I don't care anymore."
Damn.
Yeah, every single time I see Chainsaw Man mentioned, song by D-Rock, Miner says.
Oh, what song would that be?
I'm assuming it's called Chainsaw Man.
By D-Rock.
I guess. I don't fucking know.
I'm thirsty.
Aren't we all?
I swear, everybody in like every movie in the '70s, like or even '80s, everybody smokes, huh?
Yeah, it was the 70s. That was kind of the thing.
Yeah, we lost Vietnam, so we had to smoke drugs to forget.
Lost Vietnam, so we had to smoke drugs to forget. Slap that shit on a t-shirt. Damn.
So this is what Chainsaw Man sounds like.
Based on Warhammer 40k. Song
Chainsaw
Man from
Man?
D-Rock's album Oblivion, based on Warhammer 40k having other hit songs such as Space Marines and The Emperor's Children. Wow.
Yo, so you know the new job I applied for?
Can we
Warhammer.
not fucking talk over each other on this podcast, for fuck's sake?
I have no idea what was just said.
You're not my supervisor.
I am, technically. I'm the
Oh, shit.
host.
Oh shit.
I'm sorry, we accidentally collided.
Do the
I'll be-
Fortnite now. Do it. Yes, we shall do the Fortnite now.
10 kills on the board right now. Just wiped up Tomato Town.
I don't know what's
Zero,
worse.
would you like to speak?
Let the boy speak.
Never won a victory. Oh yeah. Got to get down.
That was-
Get down.
That
We
was
just-
Just wiped Tomato Town. Hey,
Yeah.
broski.
Forward now.
this was a terrible idea. I don't know why I decided to do the show this week. Why,
You
why-
literally texted all of us saying, "Are we doing the show this week?" And you're like, "We're gonna go live," and it's like, "Oh, okay." We all showed up here. You called us here, bro.
Yo, no, I didn't get a text.
It's in the fucking DM chat that we're all in.
Oh, like
The podcast DMs.
that was. I thought it was just a chat to like dick around in.
no, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
It's a chat to dick around in, but also podcast announcements.
Yeah, no, we have a DM chat for like the podcast and all that. Like you like John, you're more like a guy that can come in anytime. Like if you don't have to show up every single time. Like don't think you're like a that now I'm saying okay, I'm gonna stop
Don't
it here 'cause I'm
think you're
starting
the
to sound like
main
a
fucking
fucking ass.
character. That's basically what
gonna
Tyler said,
fucking
John.
say-
You're on the
No,
fucking
you are
B
putting
team.
words in my mouth. Shut the fuck. No. I'm
Okay,
just
you're-
saying you're not required to show up to every podcast.
You'll get the
so don't
Disney
feel
Plus
pressured to
series
do
once
it.
the cinematic
we-
universe takes off, okay? But you'll
This
never get your own
motherfucker
movie.
right here. He's just
Sideline
putting words in
bit.
my fucking mouth. I swear to God.
Okay, so John,
Alright.
you are a member of the podcast.
Yes.
But you're able to come and go as you please.
Zero. Guys, I'm reading
Yes.
the podcast DM,
Yeah.
and for like 10, 12 straight minutes, you guys keep saying leg day.
Yeah.
Leg
Yeah,
day.
that was the podcast announcement. Did
Leg
we
day.
fucking stutter?
Yeah, me and Kevin did leg
Leg
day.
day.
He had to carry me up the stairs because like his legs were in better condition than mine were.
Leg day.
Okay.
Leg day.
Leg
So,
day.
My question
Leg
is,
day.
Leg day.
when
Leg day.
when would you all like to die? You know, like
Leg day. John, you don't understand. We've
You mean nothing
do-
by that whatsoever.
wait. Did
Are
you
you
say? Did you just say I don't understand leg
fucking
day?
cripple the pain of legs?
John, you don't understand when you do leg day at the gym.
Yeah,
like,
I
you
don't
kinda
understand leg
transcend
day.
death.
You're right about that. You're right about that.
You're 100% right. You've never been more right about anything in your life.
Yes. Right. Go on.
Like, I told my gym teacher that like I can't do leg day, and he didn't believe me.
Oh. Oh.
So
So what? He just gave you an F or something?
I mean, I guess like he just gave up to a
Didn't-
point.
He didn't notice he didn't notice the fucking like the roller thing that you drive on usually, or the cane that you usually walk with, like the
I
pimp
mean,
that you are.
it was Suffolk, and they didn't care.
Jesus
Wait,
Christ.
please tell me it wasn't fucking Wolfson, was it?
Oh, Wolfson? No, he I never had him as a gym teacher, but like, he definitely would have like done something.
Accommodated literally anything. Yeah.
I mean, the guy was cool.
Too cool for school.
I mean, but yo, so the new job I applied for,
Yeah.
Yeah.
my first day was, fine, but the second day, my boss came up to me and she was like, your job is this now, and I'm like, why? And she's like, well, the girl that was supposed to be there, quit, so you work there now. I'm like, okay. And it was weird. Like, it was very weird. Imagine you apply for something and then you get a different job.
Oh yeah, that sucks when it happens. Usually happens a lot. Sometimes it's like like I was originally working at this head injury place for adults and like and, like young adults and shit like that with disabilities like brain injury caused disabilities and shit like that. My
Yeah.
whole dick was I was supposed to be one of the guys that it was just supposed to like just monitor the whole thing, like not really like get that much involved. First day, they're just like, yeah, we're short staffed here, like in this room that you're gonna be dealing with like a whole bunch of people directly. Like, yeah, so this is what you're doing, basically, and I'm just like, but I wasn't technically that trained for this though. I need more training for this. And then they're just like, nah, you're good. And I ended up like having to tell like a full grown man like at least 3 separate times, I think, to like please put your clothes back on.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Um,
After that day I just decided to quit. Thank God I had COVID as an excuse.
Which day? Which job was this? Oh wait, that was the dry cleaner before everything went down, right?
No. It wasn't the dry cleaner. It was it was this injury place. I don't really talk about it that much because like I only really got my training done and I only had like one. I literally only worked there a single day before I quit, and it was during like the whole like height of COVID started with everything like shutting down and like everybody like panicking and buying up shit and like got the whole entire country going into chaos essentially almost in that day. Like my mom literally told me like as soon as I got home from my first day, she's just like, I need you to quit your job because I can't not because I need you to be here for like Matthew because I have no idea what's going on. And she literally was like on the verge of like tears. Basically, I've never seen my mom like have that big of a nervous breakdown in my entire fucking life, dude. Because she was also like, was like she was conscripted by like the New York government too to like work in the hospitals to help like alleviate some of the stress that COVID was having at like the beginning of it. So it was like
Mhm.
so it was just like it was like so much stress like coming in for one place. Like she got back from the grocery store. I remember one time she's just like I got all this stuff and then like and then like she just like kept like she kept like saying I got this stuff and then she kept like circling back over and over again and then I remember like exactly like how like it it was and it was just like probably like one of the most honestly like one of the most heartbreaking like days I think I've ever had in all honesty. I've never seen my mother ever like that in all honesty.
COVID fucked up a lot of people.
Yeah. Wait, Tyler, you had cope? No, no. I mean,
That's not what he said.
I had it like a while ago before the whole thing started, but no, like it's but I have to repeat myself. My mother was conscripted by the or I don't know what the terminology is for. Uh, she was asked by both the company and the government that she worked for, like since she's a nurse, a practicing nurse, to help out in the general hospitals, essentially where COVID patients were. For and she did that for like months, basically. I think during the initial setting when it came in to work, essentially.
I believe it.
But but yeah, me and my sister, uh, like it. I want to say we did get it because we've got this weird sickness like a while back, like before this whole thing started, and yeah, yeah, no, none of us, and we thought it was, we think it was COVID because when we went to this, like, hey, Kevin just left.
And Kevin is out.
Oh, he's here in Zero right now.
He's in Zero.
Yeah.
In him.
No. When will I? When?
So, and so, we figured it was because when we went to the doctors to get tested for pretty much everything, because they thought, oh yeah, no, you just have they just have an infection or they just have anything. They, I'm pretty sure I've said this story before, but I'll just say it like it doesn't give you confidence when you've been tested for like a lung sickness, like a very bad cough essentially, with a whole bunch of other like flu-like symptoms to top it off with, thinking you have the flu and all that. And they just said, "Oh no, you don't have the flu." And then they're just like, "Oh, what do we have?" And then they're just like, "I don't know." They shrugged at us. You don't ever want to hear from a doctor or medical professional. We don't know what you have.
Like, by the way, you know the thing you just got? Yeah, we don't know what that is either.
And at that point, I was just like, "Am I gonna get? Is this literally gonna be called after us? Is this? Are we gonna die from this? And they're gonna like use our fucking like tissue cells or some shit for to like discover a new illness that we just so happened to get simultaneous for no reason?" And I was just like, "Oh my god, oh my god, this sucks." But hey, I get to be named after I get to have a disease like Lou Gehrig's.
That's fucked up.
I mean, when you gotta look at the positives when you think you're gonna die from something, you know.
I mean, the only thing positive there would have been a test result, but good thing you didn't get it, and we're glad you're not dying.
Miner says every day that Zero remains on Earth, his power grows, and I can't agree more.
Like,
Yeah, that's not
Yeah.
so far off.
I died, and I'm gonna make it everyone else's problem. I mean, I'm alive, and I'm gonna make it everyone else's problem.
Fucking honest.
My
Yo.
bad.
Would you like to hear this story I picked up from work?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's morning, right? I'm in the lounge cafeteria,
Yeah.
and this guy that supposedly works as a mailman comes up to me and like he knows I'm from West Babylon because that's essentially it came up, and he's like, "Do you know my friend Kevin?" And I'm like, no. And he goes into more detail. Yeah, he died, and I'm like, you don't say. And then he was 29, and he died in jail, and I'm like,
What the hell?
what?
that's fucked up.
And I'm like, I go into work thinking the whole day, why do I need to know the story of Kevin?
I mean, I'm alive. I think.
You're alive?
I wasn't talking about you, Kevin. This was a different Kevin. This was the Kevin that died at 29.
My dude, I'm almost 28.
No one gives a shit.
Wait, how are you the same age if you were born a year earlier than me?
Yeah.
And
Kevin,
what?
I need to see you, son of a bitch.
All right. Look, there's a lot of people who want to fucking see me. I don't know why. I'm not a popular guy. It's trying to work.
He has bleep blooped.
Doesn't matter.
Kevin, you are the popular. I've been trying to get you to come back here for like years, and you finally do it. And I need to see you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for a real like explanation. Yeah, Kevin actually came back up here from his lovely home in Georgia, and he's staying for an unprecedented amount of time now.
What's
Use
lovely
lovely
about it?
very loosely. As for you, Johnny boy, I'm trying. I'll try. I don't know when.
I mean, when? I mean,
You will visit to see you to say hi.
we can do like next weekend or like any fucking time. You know where I live.
I don't remember your address as much.
Paul, fuck you.
I'm sorry.
You stayed at my house for a week. How could you not know my address?
Don't
I
say
don't
the
remember
address on the podcast. Don't say the
Say the
podcast.
address out loud. Do it. No balls. Everybody.
Oh, yeah, man.
Like, why do you care? Why do you care, Tyler? No one watches this podcast.
Listen, I will try to make a difference.
Wow. He just said nobody watches the show. That's fucked.
Oh.
I mean, that's only fair. You did tell him he was only a side character, so.
I distinctly remember somebody else saying that.
I mean, I apparently I'm the Temtem of the story.
Nah, man. Nah, come on. You're at least a Rock Lee, I would say.
Release him, Rockley.
You
Unleashes
always say,
the 8 gates to die.
did you say Rock Lee because he ends up in the wheelchair, Tyler?
That's my guy.
I didn't mean to, but I'm not gonna take it back either.
No, that's my guy. You're fine, John.
My God, Rock Lee, they're the two same person.
No, Rock Lee and Mike Guy are two different people.
Am I having a stroke? What's happening right now?
But didn't Mike Guy end up in a wheelchair too?
No, Rock Lee only ended up in a wheelchair temporarily.
This is the wheelchair saga.
This is the wheelchair saga. It just keeps rolling.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like, honest to God, though, I hate weekends.
What? How?
Hi.
Cause like, I have nothing to do, and like, you have to understand. I think the pandemic fucked me. Where like, I've been home for so long. You know, like, getting outside is probably pretty good. You know, so I'm getting a green screen.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, I did it because someone came in my stream and said my background was boring,
Oh, that.
and he was kind of right because it was my house, and I need the change.
There you go. What do you stream anyway?
What?
What do you stream?
I stream Tales games,
Oh no.
and like because Tales of Arise is coming out.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Oh, my ass. Oh, my ass.
Why's your ass hurt?
Do you want to switch?
Sitting on something hard.
It's cut.
You idiot! Crazy, dude.
I mean, I'm
Context, Kevin.
not surprised.
Oh, I too, for now.
I'm not surprised.
Takes
Not
it out
surprised.
I'll hit. We'll switch, okay?
Ah, my balls.
I'm not.
This is not helping the context there, guys. And if you're going to do that, you should at least mute the mic. Enjoy your privacy with time while you have it.
I'll still my balls.
Not surprised. I mean, Zero is canonically a 9-inch dick.
Yo, but Kevin, you have to tell me the story of what happened.
What happened? What did I do?
you moved up here and you haven't told me why. Like I have no idea. Like there's so much I don't know everything.
Well, I think there are certain discussions that shouldn't happen on the air for obvious
That's
reasons.
why I said he needs to tell me when we're not doing this.
Listen, I can just do it right here now. Very quick plot summary. Family not getting along, came out here, trying to work, trying to go back to school. Plain and simple. That's it.
Huh?
That's literally the whole summary.
Oh, so
Also looking for cheesecake. You know, the good shit.
so
I had
so
really good
like
cheesecake today.
so like
Good
for like 2 straight years I've like been trying to force you to come back here and like that's the best explanation I got. Oh, okay. Like I you know I feel so unsatisfied.
I mean, it basically is everything. Just wrapped up into a nice little bow.
I might as well be a side character because shit.
Listen, John, you're not dead, John. You're not a side character. Now, at least if he's watching this, he's a side character. He's not.
I'm not Deku or Bakugo. I'm fucking.
As much as I don't believe in karma, this is kind of karma for that last time he got sick. Actually, wait, no, that was Joey.
I'm fucking the kid with the balls on his head.
But listen, my best to make time for you, but I'm not like, panicking and, running around with my head cut off like a fucking chicken.
Those fucking roll fast.
And do.
Sweet.
Yo, so Kevin, when
I don't have a voice mod, so I gotta fucking
I gotta do the fucky wucky.
To be honest, I think my life was a series of fucky wuckies.
yo, I'm afraid to wake up late for work tomorrow because like
Because what?
the weekend's been inconsistent with sleeping.
I don't think I held that. Well,
This was my last week at my current job, and I'm thrilled about that.
Mm,
I got a new gig.
what's the new gig?
Medical receptionist.
Oh,
You're becoming you're a medical receptionist now?
Yep.
I went to school for that.
But you want to hear the excuse my boss gave? So, remember how I was talking about that phone policy last week?
Yeah.
He came into the store, and every month we had to do training. This month's training was on managing multiple guests. So my boss comes in and was like, "So what'd you think of the monthly training?" I said I thought it contradicted the idea of having to sell a phone, because if I need to deal with multiple guests, that means I can't, what do you call it? That means I don't have time to sell the phones. So by engaging with multiple guests and making sure that the guests are satisfied, I'm making sure that I lose my job. And he's like, interesting. Let's go to the back room and talk this out. And he goes, "James, what's going on? You sound stressed." And I'm just like, dude, we literally have a policy that says if we don't sell phones, we get fired. Well, yeah, it's a sales incentive. Excuse me? Did this motherfucker just refer to the policy of you're fired if you don't do this as a sales incentive? And yeah, he did.
You are motivated.
So I said, you realize, like, there are families that depend on this. Kids won't eat. People can't afford to go to school. There's a lot of factors at play. And he goes, "How do you think I feel? I have 7 stores that are dark right now in the district. Everybody's leaving." And just to give you an idea, the district had 28 stores. So that means a quarter of the district is dark. And this motherfucker was like, "James, you could be where I am. You could set your own raise. If you take advantage of the deals we have and let our guests know and do the engaging that I know you can do, you'll be able to make like $20 an hour." And I'm just like, "Are you
This
kidding me?"
guy's full of shit.
Thank you. And then he said, honestly, employees who don't know how to take advantage of our deals and engage with our guests are just lazy. And I said, Manny, you realize it's like having the Grim Reaper behind you. I'm a one-man team out there. You legit have all my other teammates either gone or another store is covering. Well, you have this your other teammate. No, I don't. You have him in another store covering. Well, why would I have double coverage in one store when I know I could have 2 stores covered? Because it gets really busy on the weekends, because now with all the other stores dark, they're coming here and we need the staff. Yeah, but he could be over there and you could be over here. Whatever. And then he just keeps going on about how he fought to get where he is and to run his district that he grew up working in. And I was just like, okay, Manny. The fact that he referred to the policy of, hey, if you don't sell a phone, you're fired as a sales incentive. I was like, you realize, that policy scares people away. And he goes, I hope that's not why your old boss left. And it was genuinely because there's a good opportunity. I don't want to scare people away. And he goes, the reason we put in this policy, we chose to do it in this district exclusively because it was underperforming. So let me get this straight. In order to increase performance, you give us an ultimatum? Like, what? That's not how that works. And then I said to him, you know what? I think I know how I want to build my path, and I think I know what my path to look like. Because that's what he keeps saying every time, and that's what he says all the time during meetings. Is like, everyone could build their own path. They could build their own career. To which I was just like, yeah, I think I know what I want my path to look like. And he dead ass asked me, so are you going to put in your 2 weeks? And I said, not today. And then literally that afternoon, I had a phone interview, and luckily I was able to land the gig. And I'm really excited to start. And I emailed Manny. I emailed my old boss, and I was just like, listen, here's what's up. I'm leaving. And he's like, hey, I didn't see a date on your email. Is this effective immediately, or can you finish out the week? Correct me if I'm wrong, gents. Every single email has a timestamp on it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, and he goes, I hope I didn't deter you with our conversation the other day. And I'm just like, dude. And I just said to him, okay. Because he called me and was like, I saw your email. What's up? And I'm like, yeah, I'm leaving. And he goes, oh, okay. I hope I didn't scare you away. And I was like, okay, man, bye-bye. And that was it.
I mean, you should have just told him that he should just go fuck himself.
I didn't want to do that because he wouldn't understand. Because if he's referring to a policy that can result in you losing your job based on performance, and then when I asked him about it, I was like, so if I have an 8-hour shift and I sell a phone that's 7th hour, does that mean all those other hours are counting against me? And he goes, well, it resets every 40 hours. And I was like, so does that mean every 40 hours that I don't sell a phone, I should be getting written up? And he goes, well, did you get a write-up the last 2 weeks when you didn't sell a phone? And I was like, see, I'm asking you because I don't know. Because if it's in violation of the policy, are they going to notify me, or are they just going to axe it? And he goes, of course they're going to notify you. Just he gave me corporate jargon, and I was like, yeah, I'm done. I'm moving on.
It's not exactly a clear answer, but
It's so dangerous when the guy believes his own bullshit.
See, no, it's dangerous when a company is designed to be predatory like that, and they think it's okay. Because that's my big issue. I don't have a problem with like, if they said, all right, every quarter, here's your quota. If they would have said, we now have a sales quota in place, and you break that, you're fired, instead of referring to it as a sales incentive, then I would have been like, all right, that's okay. I mean, I should have been gone out of there anyway. When I originally left Target, I should have stayed gone, but I went back because my friend needed support. And now, once she left, it's like, okay, I have absolutely no reason to stay there. And because I'm lucky enough to have been given the opportunity to earn a bachelor's degree, and I had the work experience they were looking for, I was able to make out really nice. And I know that's not something that everybody could do, and I understand why people are going to put up with that shitty policy for as long as they can stomach it. But eventually that company is going to start seeing an entire district walk out because no one should have to feel like they need to sell something. Otherwise, they're going to lose their job.
I've had people tell me I make up.
I mean, sales jobs yeah, I mean, you gotta be good at what you do. That's just how it is.
Yeah. But that's just it. We're in retail stores. Like retail is not where you go to be a salesman. If you're a salesman, you do it over the phone, you do it through emails, text calls, auto extended warranties, all of that stuff.
Like, yeah, you can't. Retail. You can never be a salesman. Retail.
Because, and the other thing is with Target, it's a convenience store. People aren't going there going, yeah, I want to buy a phone today. And then the phones they want us to sell are under AT&T. And no offense to AT&T, I'm okay with their service, but they have the worst coverage on Long Island, hands down. Like they physically don't have the cell towers to support
Absolutely.
their network. So you're telling us we're going to be selling a service nobody wants and that it's 50-50 whether or not it's going to work. But if we don't sell that service, we're fired. Like what? I don't understand corporate America. I really don't. And even just basic Target, it's designed to kill people. Like it's not okay. And the fact that guests are allowed to curse and scream and act like fucking toddlers and get what they want is unacceptable.
And someone hasn't worked at a gas station.
Or a fast food restaurant.
Yeah, no, all fast food, anything involving customer service is a fucking nightmare, man. And I don't understand why we have to cater to those people. Like, what is the problem?
Because
Like,
we need their money to pay our paychecks.
That's fair.
Also, like, like I think I've said this before, and I'll probably say it again. Like working at a gas station is probably like it is like the one way to get yourself to lose faith in like
All of humanity. Yeah.
not in all of humanity, but just in like in general your country or like your local community, basically.
Oh, that went long ago. That's gone.
I mean, we're in a very small town, Tyler. Like,
No, you don't understand. Literally, I get asked like if the pumps are broken at my job, like constantly, to the point where like we're like it's just easier for them to just like go inside, ask somebody else to fix it for them. Like when it's not like been 99% of the time the pump isn't broken. It's because they don't want to fucking read. It's literally they don't know how to work. Like they just
literacy
like, how
is
was
a
I
big
supposed
problem in America, dude.
how was
Come
I
on.
supposed to like they're just like, how was I supposed to know to lift the lever? It says there's a giant fucking sign over the nozzle, like when you go to pick it up that says to lift the lever. And it even has a picture to show you how to do it. Like it's one of those things that just makes me like lose faith in like in all honesty,
Basic
like
human decency. Yeah.
not in basic human decency, but just the educational system in America is just like,
Oh yeah. Do you know
honestly,
what the modern school system is designed to do? Do any of you know?
yeah,
What?
not really.
It's designed to produce factory workers, guys. Because the school system we're using now was made like after the Great Depression and like 1920s. You know, when corporate overlords like Vanderbilt and all that shit were trying to keep monopolies and everything afloat, which is
Yeah.
probably earlier than 1920s.
I
But
mean,
yeah,
that's essentially what.
it's designed to produce a workforce that can read and understand instructions and not question them.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of bullshit because they would at least know what a picture of a fucking lever would look like.
Nobody said the training was effective, Tyler.
Yo,
As somebody who's a former education person, yeah, no, fuck that. People
I
are
mean,
stupid.
you know,
People are fucking stupid.
I saw a YouTube video on how a woman was explaining to me how having 6 children with 6 fucking guys is like good, and I'm just like
Good.
living. No, this girl, she literally like said, you know, since I have like 6 children with 6 guys, I get like a piece of their income, and like that totals up to $2,000. And I'm just like, what?
That's horrible.
Dude,
I mean, she is correct. Like with child support and stuff, she is entitled to things, but
no, but like with $2,000 with 6 children, that's not a lot. That's
no.
not like. I'll post a video in the DMs, but like
She needs like 600 grand to get all of those kids to at least 18. Just to give you an idea of how expensive children are in raising a family, folks.
I mean, I can barely raise my legs. I don't.
Not going there.
How do you expect? I love that response, John. I can barely raise my legs. How you expect me to raise your children, girl?
I don't.
John,
Like
yeah, go
what?
on. You didn't hear that?
No.
I'm just saying, I love that line of yours that you got to use it at some point. You'd be like, "Baby, I can barely lift my legs. What makes you think I can raise your children?"
No, like if you're coming to me to raise your kids, you know, I like I'm gonna question your mental status. Like, why would a kid with cerebral palsy just give you the confidence to like put your children in? Like, what the fuck?
I don't know, man.
Like, but yeah, the real pinnacle of educational fuck up is the college systems.
Well, because college
Oh,
systems
yeah.
aren't state based, they're private institutions, and that's a whole other shit show.
Yo,
Oh, hey. It's,
yo, like
we're
I-
good.
I'm thinking about going back to Farmingdale when I get money back.
Mhm.
But I'm kind of scared because like they sued me and sent my stuff to the Attorney General's office. So I don't know if
Have to
the
go
stuff is
back.
still there.
Isn't it
Yeah.
discrimination because you have a disability and they're not allowing you to do that?
Well, you have to think about it like this. Like, it's not like I wasn't allowed to do school. It's just like school wasn't allowed to do me. Like, I I literally had to walk with the textbooks and everything, and like the scooters were breaking down because they
I
couldn't
bet.
handle constant maintenance. And I mean, college was just extra hard, and the money ran out, and basically I stopped going, and they charged me a full semester with no classes, and I thought it was bullshit, so I didn't pay, and they sued me. And I'm like, and I had to pay double.
What the fuck?
That sounds shady as fuck.
That's Farmingdale. That's literally their policies. I mean, if you classes don't matter, you still have to pay a full tuition.
Yo,
So, but I do have a
Abolish
degree.
college.
I do have a degree with 40 credits. So I've been thinking about finishing it. But I don't know because college is bullshit anyway. So
college is bullshit, but having the piece of paper opens so many fucking doors, it's kind of ridiculous.
I mean, I already have a medical office degree and a liberal arts degree, but yeah. So I mean, I have a degree with business administration in the works. It's a but again, it's Farmingdale. I'm just like, ew. I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, I still have to build some money.
Step by step process, my dude. One thing at a time.
Y'all
Step
just reminded me about
process. Fuck off.
I forgot I had those.
Step-by-step process. What next,
Who
Kevin?
am I
Are you
to-
gonna sing "Put One Foot in Front of the Other"?
That's fucked up.
What? Yeah, Kevin. Is that what you're gonna sing, Kevin? It's a step-by-step process, Kevin.
Everybody gives the advice, but you know, whether or not people follow it and are in a good state themselves is fucking questionable.
Yeah.
Oh, you think you're in a good state.
Nope, not even close.
That's against the wall, please.
Expression.
I mean, I feel like New York is basically people that either can just bear with it or go to Florida. Like
Florida's bullshit.
if you think about the massive amounts of New Yorkers that went to Florida in the past 10 years, it's astonishing.
Nobody wants to be anywhere. Nobody exists on purpose. Nobody belongs anywhere. Everybody's gonna die. Let's watch TV. Is that the quote?
Yeah.
No, I plan on living forever.
Why? Living forever sounds kind of shitty.
I
Because
mean,
I
you
want to
know,
be there when the Earth finally collapses and we pass and fucking stars take me from that point onward, and I just
Yeah.
continuously just like suffocate in the
they're
vacuum
not,
of
they're not,
space.
they're not taking me away till I'm kicking and screaming.
Okay then, fellas.
I came
I
into
can't-
this life kicking and screaming. I'm going out kicking and screaming.
Hey man, like I can't kick, and all I'm saying, I'm not leaving till I'm kicking and screaming.
I got you, man.
You know, like I'm gonna live forever till I'm dead.
I mean, yeah, I think that's how life works. That's like saying how what the fuck? That's like saying how everyone who's breathed has died.
I mean, yeah, breathing is time, man.
And as soon as you're born, you're dying. Let's not forget about that fact, folks.
No, man. When you're born, you're not dying. You're elevating to a higher plane of existence.
Oh, sweet Christ. I don't have the mental tax for this right now.
Yeesh.
Like, you know, like
I don't know, and I don't want to know. Something tells me you're gonna tell me anyway, aren't you, John?
yeah, man. We disabled people have figured out the secrets that you normal folk don't have.
You normal folk. Yeah, we're just a bunch of fucking normies to you, aren't we, huh? Is that all you see?
Yeah, with your perfect bodies and you're able to run and you're able to avoid danger and you're like,
Joke's on you. I had 2 surgeries on my Achilles.
yeah, that's not my problem. You still have the memory of full functioning body.
Wow. Got you there.
You know, like, oh, like you were born like fully functioning. I didn't try to look up through that.
I wasn't actually. I was born with tight heel cords.
What?
I was born with tight heel cords.
What the fuck is that?
Basically means it felt like every time I ran and was on my feet for more than 20 minutes that I was stepping in hot lava.
Oh, so you could have but you could still run.
I didn't enjoy it, but
Yeah.
yes. I know. I don't have a right to bitch.
Yeah.
I know. Bitch if you want. Just remember there are consequences to bitching.
When will
not
you
gonna
freaking
bitch.
freaks learn that your actions have consequences?
How am I gonna bitch to John? John's in a wheelchair. At least I can fucking walk.
I can't.
But
I don't
I
have-
will empathize with you because when I did have the surgeries, I was bedridden for 2 weeks at a clip, and that was not fun.
Wait a minute, John. No, John has a cane. Don't you have a cane, John?
Yes, I don't have a wheelchair. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well,
Oh,
James
not-
has never met you.
That's
We're
fair.
not there yet.
I'm sorry. When they refer to somebody as Cripple John, I just assume. Is that like a stereotype
Eh,
thing?
Yes.
Am I wrong?
Yes, that's ableist.
Well, fuck.
I mean, you know, like, but that is my destiny.
That is my destiny.
It's gonna be like there's gonna be a day where I just can't walk anymore, and I'm just like, okay, guys, bust out the chair. Yeah. So anyway, guys, I gotta go to bed because I got work tomorrow.
Got you.
Yeah, gotcha.
You know,
Yeah, have a good one.
Kevin,
All right, John.
Kevin, you're gonna see me, Kevin,
I know I'm going to see you.
or I'm gonna fucking drive through all of Long Island Sound and look for your ass.
How are you going to drive?
They have cars for handicapped people, guys.
I'm gonna pay an Uber and I'm gonna go through every single fucking house on the island. I'll spend my every cent of my bank account just to see you.
I'd rather you not waste your money to do that.
Well, it's on you. If you don't see me soon, I'll spend as much as I have to.
I will find you eventually. Oh.
I will find you and I will kill you.
We'll
Like,
find you.
like text me when you're free and I'll send you my address.
He hasn't been, that's the issue.
What?
Text me your address anyway, so whenever the hell I can, I'll try to stop over there.
Okay.
Socializing.
Well, it's not. I'm not forcing you. Oh,
No.
Yeah. No, like
Okay.
let's all have like a podcast hangout.
Yeah, we should.
Definitely.
Yeah.
We almost did at one point, but I got sick with something because of lean body protein.
Yeah.
That shit tastes like cigarette water.
Well, I have to go because it's like 12:15.
Water.
What did you say, Ciro?
I said, who told you to be a pendejo and drink cigarette water?
It was a carton of like protein milk that was being sold at a gym. I figured it would at least taste decent.
No.
Learn to
Anything that's healthy for you tastes like shit. Just know that now.
I feel like it tastes unhealthy for me if it tastes like cigarette water.
It's chalky because it's got the fibers in it.
Yeah, you know how your stomach is. Like, why the fuck do you even take a chance? Listen, just because it has protein doesn't mean it
Because
goes
you
in your
have
mouth.
to take chances in life. That's why.
Sir, do you swallow cum? Because I'm pretty sure cum has protein.
He's not Christian.
So there you go. Not everything that has protein should go in your mouth.
that is a very strongly valid argument. I can't disagree with that. So, ew. Why did I have to know?
You already know, like, I don't put every single batch of protein in my mouth. Like, literally, I literally texted you about how I almost got soy milk.
When you said batch of, I was so concerned you weren't gonna monitor the context of what you were saying.
You mean the milk I'm allowed to drink? Either that or almond milk because I can't stomach actual milk.
You literally
You
forgot
lactose
you were
intolerant?
lactose intolerant for like the first 10, like the
How?
first like couple of years I've known you.
How I don't know. Like people thought it was in my head, and then I kept like fucking shitting my brains out every time I had dairy.
That's called lactose intolerance there, Zero, buddy.
Well, people have to notify me of these things, okay?
People have to notify you. What'd you want, a goddamn fax?
Who the fuck uses a fax?
Facts anymore.
An email would be nice
An email would be nice.
because I keep
Okay.
telling y'all I have the awareness of a fucking clam. Like, I'm not gonna notice if I get hurt when I get hurt.
I mean, you kind of have pain in your legs right now.
Well, yeah, that's a very delayed reaction.
Delayed, he says.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the fucking pre-workout, I would have probably felt it a lot sooner.
You know what? Sure. What?
Still sore
Sure,
from my first
why
leg
not?
day. Still sore from the first leg day of last week and leg day. That's the gym nutshell. You have to always be in pain to keep going.
Because your muscles are growing and developing and learning how to deal with shit.
And it's flexing my boner muscles.
Flexing the boner muscles. I think it was fucking Jack Black who did a whole bit about cock push-ups.
I mean,
Shot blood.
That was
also.
on that's like in fucking Tenacious D, The Pick of Destiny.
Yeah.
Because you only fucking gotta keep that strong pull-out game.
The strong pull-out game. What?
Yeah, you gotta keep the pull-out game strong, guys.
Or just, use a condom and be safe.
Well, yeah, that too, but it makes the air smell like AutoZone. That's why I have Netflix.
It makes the air smell like AutoZone. An actual sentence Zero has said. What is AutoZone? You know what? I don't want to know the answer to that. I rescind my question.
I'm starting to fall asleep on us.
Yeah, Kevin's feeling better.
All right. How long have we been going for, Tyler?
Long enough, I'd say.
Okay.
All right. Final thoughts, anybody?
Whenever your stomach is not in pain, we definitely do an actual in-person meetup with all four of us.
Fuck the hell yes.
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 All right.
Rubber dub, thanks for the grub.
Nana poo poo, stick your head in doo doo, yay god.
Yeah.
Ass.
And my personal favorite, it was real and it was fun, but it wasn't real fun.
Not when I'm allowed to speak.
All right.
Oh, Zero.
All right. Thank you all so much for watching. Join us on the Discord and be prepared for more streams and podcasts in the future. Have a good one, please.
Bye. Have a wonderful time.
Bonsoir.
Later, bitches.